What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. And many of you guys have already been informed. Obviously, you guys probably watched the NFL Honor Show. You guys know all about Aaron Rodgers. You know about Aaron Donald. And a lot of you guys have questions about it. And it's about the investment points as far as going ahead and getting some of the older cards and being ready for when EA drops the content. Now, I do want you guys to understand a couple things. It's all about the archetype, right? So because it's about the archetype, when you're starting to put together these type of cards, right? And like, again, I don't believe that Aaron Rodgers' release is like it was in 20. I disagree with all of you guys who are saying that because I got his other card and he did not throw the ball the way that he was throwing it in 20 with Gunslinger. So some of you guys are saying, yo, his release. I still believe that he was the goated card in 20. Like, his release was super fast. Even with Gunslinger, I did not see like a major situation. It was like, yo, Aaron Rodgers is that dude. I did not, right? So at this point right now, with the way his power-ups is, you can see that one of his Redux, the 90 is right there, and then you can see that his 50 card is also there, right? I would have expected a lot more in price, but I think most people are realizing he's not everything that you think he is, because his price would have gone up already because everybody knows the card is coming. 210 is pretty reasonable for that. If you look at the Redux, you know, whatever, and I know you guys might say, like, yo, what about the fact that people are going to be saving power passes? Maybe that could be the case, but like I told you guys before, let me show you something real quick, just to kind of validate what I'm saying. I wanted to actually stay on that screen and show you guys my bids, because I bought Mike Evans one of his cards because I couldn't figure out where my power-up pass was. So somebody got me for some serious cash. Hold on, I just recently bought those. This one right here. So I bought him for 174, right? Prior to his new Super Bowl card, this card had no value at all. And it skyrocketed up to 174 because people understand he's 97 speed without a theme team. So even though his Super Bowl card is cheap right now because it's available in rerolls and you can, you know, pull it, once that's out of the store, the values will level out a little bit better. So don't be intimidated by that. But again, because I did not know where my power-up pass was, I just went ahead and I just did it. I just bought it. Similar to the way Aaron Rodgers is right now, you know, some people may invest in it and be ready for it when it happens, or they'll just say, you know what, let me wing it. But again, I have not seen anything, and I've used, I forget what, I think we probably used, when I powered it up, I did it live on stream, one of his cards, we put, it might have been this one. It might have been, you know, powered up with the 50 player card, and we put Gunslinger on him, and I didn't see what I wanted to see. I still believe that Brett Favre probably is one of the cards that have the, you know, the fastest release, if that's what you guys are looking for. Also remember, it is an improviser, so it's going to cost you 3 for Gunslinger. So just, it's certain things you got to keep in mind when you're dealing with this. But again, if you see a difference, which I did not, that's fine. Use the card. I'm not trying to say, all right, bro, you know, the dude's garbage. I'm just telling you that the way that you guys are acting about his speed of his throw, I did not see that. All right, so in my opinion, I think that Brett Favre is probably the better of the two in this game when he's throwing the football. Like, you can visibly see with Brett Favre, it's zipping out crazy. I didn't get that with Aaron Rodgers. So based on the investment purposes of this card right now, it'll be something where you would have to decide, because, like, honestly, this is not expensive for most of you guys that are willing to put up the coin for him. Now, his honors card, depending on how EA does it, that can be the problem. And it could turn out that, you know, one of these other cards raise in price because people are not able to get it. But you can see people are buying, you know, his base cards to get ready for it in certain cases. That doesn't mean that, you know, you have to buy it now. If you don't feel comfortable with the fact that, you know, this guy's going to be that dude, because, like, even with Deshaun Watson, let's see what Deshaun Watson's price is. Because you got to understand, other than the fact that Deshaun has speed, there really is not much of a difference with the way the quarterbacks are going to throw the ball once you put Gunslinger on them. You know what I'm saying? Once you put Gunslinger on them, that's it. Like, it's like, okay, most of the players are going to go ahead and do the same exact things. So when we look at his card right now, it's down to 2.17. Last week, it was about 2.75. People were buying it for over 3 million. When MVP Rodgers drops, right, it's going to all depend on what you want to do. because you'll still be able to move with Aaron Rodgers. That's the thing. It's not like you're going to be in a situation where you can't move at all. And this game is kind of fake, so you can outrun certain players regardless of the speed of the quarterback, as long as it's, you know, suitable in the 80s, which I believe Aaron Rodgers will probably be able to get. You're not running read options with Aaron Rodgers, right? You're just trying to throw the ball. Maybe you're running trips tight end, you're running bunch, whatever. So you don't really need to move around crazy. Maybe a rollout corner here and there. You'll be able to do that with the speed of Aaron Rodgers. So this card, his price will definitely continue to come down. All right, I just wanted to point that out as well, because if you guys are correct with the way that you guys are raging about Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson's price should drop a lot more based on that fact. All right, so let's go back over here, and we're going to go take a look back at Aaron Rodgers and continue to discuss what exactly is going on with that. So, you know, as far as the investment, I think right now that these are relatively decent prices. So it's not something to where it's, you know, you're going to break the bank doing it. So I wouldn't mind if it was a quarterback that I wanted. Like if Aaron Rodgers was a quarterback that I wanted, I would buy the pieces now. I don't care about him because like I said, I played with his card. I don't see anything that's like exciting. People are dropping it for 187. It's going to be, look, this is what's going to happen, right? Once he drops, you're going to have some people that's going to use him. Maybe if you're a diehard Green Bay Packers theme team, you keep him regardless of what anybody says. But I don't see a situation where he is what he was in Madden 20. For those of you guys that didn't play Madden 20, he was a god, dude. Like, this guy with no abilities was zipping it. And EA Sports made sure that in this year, you would need Gunslinger for every card. They made sure, because they lost a lot by giving Aaron Rodgers that quick release. I do believe in 20, Deshaun Watson also had a very good release also, but I'm just talking primarily about Aaron Rodgers, just so that we understand. So my conclusion with this, I believe for those of you guys that really want this card, this investment is not too risky, because you're not going to lose. Even if you don't like the card and it doesn't work out, you can still sell them back probably for equal or a little bit more if other people are hyped about the new content. All right? That's what I believe about Aaron Rodgers. Now, before we do that, let me go and see what his speed was on this card, just so we get an idea about it. Okay, that ended. All right, cool. It doesn't really matter. I don't want the card, dude. Like, you got whoever just bought it, you can have it. All right. Hopefully it works out for you, man. But let's go over to another one of them, because you can check it throughout the day. It'll probably continue to, you know, people just level it off. Remember, the sets are still available too to get done. All right, so he's a 78 speed. So they might give him like an 84, 85 speed. With his MVP card. That's more than enough speed to roll out and throw a dot, if that's something that you're into. All right. Again, for me, I don't think that that's something that I want to do with that card, so I'm going to avoid it like the plague. All right. So Aaron Donald. All right. Let's go ahead and see what he's doing. This investment might be a little bit more unique. I'm going to explain to you why. I like to play right ends and left ends at D tackle, and he would probably be better than Michael Strahan. The problem with me with this card, though, is his speed. He's going to be really, really slow. So what happens is, the way that I have it right now with Michael Strahan, he's a 91 speed. This guy, the most speed they're going to give him is probably like, what, 85, 86 or something? What is he going to get? Because he's 79 there. So maybe he gets like an 85, 86. Now, is he going to play? Because remember, my power rushers, I give them inside stuff. And I know dudes still run all over me when I have inside stuff, but he might be a monster in that regard, right? He might actually be a really, really good situation for me. Defensive Player of the Year, and I know some of you guys are upset about TJ Watt. He played one less game and had better stats, but Aaron Donald, it's the name. You know, like how in the in All-Star games, it'll be players that get snubbed, but it's all about the recognition because they're a household name. That's what Aaron Donald is. All right, I can't debate and argue about whatever goes on. I think he's a very, very good player. I think he's great. He gets double, triple teamed a lot more than a lot of these other players. But when you look at numbers, I can understand why the Pittsburgh fans are very upset. But this is what the benefit is of becoming a household name. When you're a household name, people don't even think. You go to a random person, you just say, yo, Aaron Donald, oh, that guy's a beast. You know, TJ Watt, you know, people will know a little something, something, but more than likely they know his older brother more than they know him if you don't really watch the sport. But if you talk to people that don't even watch football, they know Aaron Donald's name because everybody's always talking about him. So that's probably, you know, you go with the hype and that's why he got it, but that's not taking anything away from Aaron Donald. He's an unbelievable player. All right, so with the way that this works, I just wanted to say that because some of you guys were asking my opinion about it, and that's pretty much my opinion. You know, would I be upset if TJ Watt got it? No. but Aaron Donald is a household name, and he's very dominant at his position. And he's just a monster. So look, what are the chances that this card goes up in price, right? What are the chances about that? Let's look at everything that's going on right now. We see his power up. Okay, somebody just bought it. Somebody's getting prepared for his situation, right? What are the chances that we would be better with Aaron Donald? It's probably a pretty good chance. This doesn't seem like that bad of an investment because, again, he's also cheap. And I know you guys would probably want to see it. The problem is this also, guys. You have to remember, once the actual content drops, you then have to go and get that card. So you got to be very, very careful with the way that you do this, because if I buy this right now, I'm taking the risk. But if I don't want the card, I can also give it back. You know what I'm saying? I could also sell it back for probably more value with the way that it is. So I think that most of you guys are going to want me to at least try out Aaron Donald. So what I'm going to do is first, I'm going to check inside my binder, which is something that you guys should always do. Don't be like me and just be buying cards that you already have in your binder. It is very, very frustrating when that happens. All right, so we're going to go here. We're going to check right end, and we're going to check Rams. And then we're going to see exactly what's going on. Do we have anything from... Okay, so we already have his power up, so that's good, right? All right, now look. We're going to go through the path real quick to see exactly what is going on. So we go bam, bam, bam. Okay, so this item, that's his regular 88, and then he has a 92. So we only need the 88, and we need that one right there. And then right now, it looks like his speed is an 80 right here. So I think I'm pretty accurate in saying he'll probably be more or less around an 85 speed. Now, do I have a power up for 88 or a 92? That is the next thing. All right, this is how you have to do it. So you never get caught in a situation where you're spending for something that you already have something for. So we have the 95. Okay, we have the 88. So we don't need that one. But I don't know where my 92 is, right? I've been doing a poor job in keeping up with what's going on. So I don't know where my 92 is. Could I go find it and, just have it prepared? Yes. But I think to be safe, it's a couple things we can do in this situation. We can go and see if it's cheaper to complete his actual set. That's probably archived, right? Yeah, most feared, it's archived, and he would be scary strong, right? Yeah, so we could do this. Okay, scary strong mass Aaron and his power up. So you would get 185, what? 185, okay, you get that 185, 187, the heroes, and you will receive Aaron Donald and his power up. This set returns both heroes back as Nat. So if you wanted to do this, we could see, what is it, 108? So this guy is 92. Obviously, people know what we're doing, so they would try to do that. But I'm just saying, to get the other cards back as Nat, so that's 130 something. And then how much are these? Just to kind of show you, 24. Because getting back those Nats actually holds value for us, right? So this is probably the better way to do it if you were going to do it. Because a 90 overall Nat, getting something back instead of just spending the 108, like in this case right now, you're gonna spend a little bit more and get those. It probably, I guess it's just cheaper to just get the set. Because even if we get those 90 Nats, it won't really matter financially because all the cards are so dirt cheap, and even if they do other sets, it won't really matter. If it was higher overalls, like with these current ones, with the Super Bowl, where we're selling back all 4 and getting 56,000 training, yeah, that would make sense. But in this case, it doesn't. So I wouldn't even complete that set unless you could get that left guard for very, very cheap. Nah, we ain't doing that. Like, that's just crazy. So we're going to prepare for it right now. We're going to go to quality and 92. I'm choosing to invest in Aaron Donald to see what's going to happen, right? If it turns out that he's garbage, we just sell him back. But we're prepared for when his card drops. And that's pretty much it. That's what I'm looking at based on what's there. As far as Charles Woodson as a Hall of Famer, I'm not going to go into that. I spoke about that in the previous video. Some of you guys are still asking about that. But I already have all of his cards. So I'm pretty much all set with that. But we will choose to invest in Aaron Donald. If you choose to go the other route with Aaron Rodgers, good luck to you with that. But I don't feel that he's worth it. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you have a good day. Enjoy the Super Bowl. One love, y'all.